Hello, let's have a quick look at what stocks am I holding, and I will continue to hold into the holiday period. So the first one is EXPI. It's a financial conglomerate, EXP World Holdings. So the signal was produced here. We took a first position here, and we left this first position the way it is. So the first entry that it produced was actually here, the 1st of October. That could have been held, and then you would get out of it somewhere here. But then it produces another one. If you went long here, this was probably a loss. But we entered here. Usually, for a position like this, we can enter here. Then as it breaks this level, we can add on one more time, and then add on another time here. So this one is going nicely. All of these are going to be the same. They're going to look the same. So this is another one that I did a bit of analysis on this. I will share that 7-minute video with you below this video, so you can see that. This is, I'll talk about it in more detail in that clip below. So this is the one that we bought at 112.95, and today it had a massive gap and is going up. So a 1:5 risk reward going on that. And then you have UTHR. This is also a very good, beautiful setup one. You have a 3 up, 4 down, and we got in at 140.5. So not too late. After this candle closed outside the box, we just went long at the open of the next candle. So this is still not a mature trade at the moment. If you look at the weekly chart, probably it's hit those highs to the left, and maybe it will react to it and come down, but we're hoping that it goes all the way up there so that we can get a good risk reward, at least 1:2. But we don't have a target, we want to just let it run. Then we have MPWR. This one was taken over here. Price is too high. Probably will not take this kind of stock of this price because it's really difficult to make money. The higher the price level is, the less number of stocks you get, and percentage change is less the higher the price. So we want to keep it differently anyway. So that's one. And so there's another one, SAIL. Let me change that a bit. Yeah, that's fine. So we have SAIL. This is really nice. We have like the other chart, this one was its first entry, and then you would have exited here, and then it produced another setup one. So the entry went in live here, waited through the pullback for it to retest the box, and then it goes up. Right now we can just put our stop loss below this candle, and at the close of this candle today, we will move the stop loss up there. So trailing candles really. Okay, and then we have Twitter. So Twitter was a buy over here, but we hesitated, or I hesitated. I did not take it, but then we took it here. So we can now move stop loss to break even on this and see where it goes. RAMP was not a really beautiful setup, but still it was a setup because we have a 3 and a 4. Sometimes the price tells a different story than the wave, but we give more importance to the wave. So the wave is showing a 3 and a 4. The price was kind of crazy, but we still trusted the wave, and it's a successful trade. The next one that we are holding is TECK. A beautiful setup one over here. Took the first entry at 14.30, another entry at the pullback, and it should have we have exited over here, but we didn't have a stop loss at that time. So after the yesterday's open down, it actually closed the gap and it went up. So we have stop loss below this now. So if it continues to go up, then we will keep it. Otherwise, if its stop loss is hit, then we will get out of it. So that's TECK. Then we have DVA. This is where we missed it, but it wasn't really a great setup over here, but we've taken it here and it's going well. So we can put a stop loss to break even on this one. And then we have EVGN. So that's another setup one. We have a 3 up, 4 down. So entry was made here. It's not really going smooth. I think we have taken some profits off, and now stop loss is below the box. Okay, next one, ABR. ABR is a beautiful setup one. 3 up, 4 down. And we've taken a trade here, closed half here, and now we're trailing candles or the box. RDY is a trade over here, a setup. It's not really the best move, but it's going well. And then we have one more, so that's another setup one, and that's the story. So we just want to take setup ones after setup ones after setup ones. The simplest way to trade. CWEN and NAD, another one, setup one over here. Now it's going. We have taken profits and we are trailing the box. Yeah, just there. So there you go. And CHI. So this is a beautiful setup which occurred over here. 3 up, 4 down. If you look at the weekly chart of this, you will see that when we took the trade, it was on the break of all the range and this. So it's a lovely trade and it's going very well. It's going in profit. Bought at 11.99 and now the current price is 13.67. So we just let it run. This is another one going fine. Setup one, and now we are going towards the lower side where the prices have not moved much, but it is a setup one, so we'll wait for it. Fast. So this is also a setup one, not moving really nicely. If it closes below this, then we will get out of it. This is the London Stock Exchange setup. We have a 3 up, 4 down. Price is a little bit pulled back too much, but if you look at the AO, you have a 3 up, 4 down. So a nice setup one. Could add over here above these levels if it goes up. Otherwise, we will probably exit below this level. One more. We have a stop loss on this. Entry was made. Wave 3 is not really clean. We took it anyway. Not really the best setup. And then we have MAR. This is really a setup of a lower time frame, just taken on a pullback or a break of the Scooby. It's not really doing well. We can actually close this. And now these are the ones that were just recently taken. So I've shared this on TradingView as well. MGI, MoneyGram International, seems to be a very good setup. We have a nice 3. So you see the setups that you saw in the beginning, like them ones, you know, these are the ones that are doing the best. So the difference between this one and what we're seeing at the end now, because I'm going descending order profitability wise. So if you look at MGI, the only difference between this and that is that it's not yet moved. So the setup is the same. So when it comes to that level over there, then it would look like it was a great setup to everyone. But the ability of a trader to see what it could be before it is what differentiates winners from the normal. So that's another 3 and 4, and believing in the setup, we have taken it and we'll see where it goes. And then we have NIO, a great setup. We have a 3 and a 4, and hopefully if it continues, then obviously it can go to, you know, it can go over there, or let's draw. So if we consider this as a wave 3 for this, and this would be a wave 4, it can really go to that level. It can go to 71 easily. So we'll see if it turns into one of those setups. And then we have this one, and that's the last one. Losing on this for now. Entry was wrong. and not really a beautiful setup, and we can actually kick this position. We don't need it. So this is the one that has potential, so we don't need to get out of it. We will get out of it when price goes below this, because that's the only time when we will be proven wrong. And so this one is in a losing position so far, but exit is below this level, so we are still in it. And that's the third one that we haven't made money on it yet. Other than that, all the other positions are profitable. So when something is in profit, we let it run as much as possible. And if something is not profitable, we get out of it as soon as possible. And that is it.